Hello, everyone. Today I will be reflecting on day 3 of the Raw week. And as far as how I felt on yesterday, because today is actually Thursday and day 3 for me was on Wednesday, I felt really good. Um, I felt I wasn't as fatigued as I was on Monday and Tuesday. Still a little bit, but not as bad. I had a little bit more energy. And one of the things that really hit me yesterday was um, how important it is to really start taking care of my body. And I began thinking about some things are that have, ran in my family history as far as health issues and how a lot of them could have been prevented. And then, as you know, one part of, if you've been watching the entire thing, one part of this week is me just checking my glucose levels and doing the whole prick your finger thing. Um, and you can go back and look at one of the other ones as far as why I'm doing that. And as I was doing that yesterday, it really hit me that um, some people aren't just doing this for a week. Some people, that's their norm for them. For some people, they have to check their glucose levels all the time and constantly be aware of that. And my heart went out to those people. And I began to pray, Lord, just help them, of course. That's while it it doesn't really hurt me. But the constant having to check and fit that into your schedule and the concern of, is it right? Is it where it's supposed to be? That can be a lot. And even the process of just beginning to check my blood glucose levels, like I had to psych my mind out at first. Like, Alex, you've had this done before. It's many, many times. You've had this done before when you've gone to the doctor and it didn't hurt then. And yes, you're doing it to yourself now, but it didn't hurt then and it shouldn't hurt too bad now. But just get into that place to where, okay, I'm going to stick myself with this itty bitty little needle. Um, it just, I, it just really, I- it just really hit me. Like, I don't want to be the type of person that has to do this for the rest of their lives. I have to make sure that I'm doing everything in my, everything that I can, everything that's in my power to try to prevent that. And it just made me want to commit even more to paying more attention to what I eat, to limiting the amount of sugar that I take in, and limiting the amount of salt that I take in, and checking the types of food that I eat and make sure that it is as healthy as I can. Now, am I going to eat raw foods all the time? No. I like some cooked vegetables. I like cooked foods as well. I just want to make sure that the things that I'm adding to them aren't harmful things as much as I can. And so that was how how Wednesday was, day 3 for me. It was really a eye-opening experience to, if you don't get this right, this could be your everyday for the rest of your life. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be checking my levels all the time. This is just for this period of me trying to basically get some baseline together of knowing how different foods interact with my body. Um, but yeah, it made me also want to be even more of an advocate with those that I'm around and just encourage them to eat properly because I love them. And I want my family to be happy. I want my friends and loved ones to be happy and healthy and being able to enjoy life. And it's really hard to enjoy life if you're not healthy. It's not impossible. It is not impossible if you have certain things to uh, different illnesses. Is not impossible to enjoy life, but it can be a challenge. It can add more of a challenge. And just for me, being overweight, that has been a challenge. There has been some things that I haven't been able to do because I'm overweight. Now, does it stop me from doing everything? No. But there are some experiences that, you know, led me to start this journey in the first place. And I can't help but be grateful. I can't help but be grateful that I have a Lord that cares about me so much, that nudges me, encourages me, and leads me to the right people so that I can get on the right path, so that I can do what I need to do in this life as far as giving Him the glory in all things and accomplish the goals that I want to do, for God, the things that I want to do for Him, but also just to have joy in life, just to be able to uh, enjoy different experiences with different family members and friends. When you're healthy, there's so many, you can just, so many things that you could just go and do without having to constantly consider other things or without having to consider what challenges would prevent you from having an experience and what you have to do to be able to have that experience. All of the planning that goes along with that. Yesterday was a day that really uh, encouraged me and set in stone that for me, that this is the right journey for me, that I'm going the right way. I am, yeah, I'm loving myself better. I am, and it's going to allow me the opportunity to really just be able to do so much more. Now, I am going to add meat back to this. um, and even with that, I have been looking at different ways to get healthier meat without all of the extra things. So yeah, my household is on a journey for better health and a better lifestyle. And I look forward to seeing what happens next. So until next time, peace and love, everyone.